gotta edit that out. Yabba dabba do. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the coast for another high adventure video with my plethora of crab pots, as you guys can see behind me. I am getting ready to try to hunt down, in these sweet Calcutta bibs, if I might add, some massive stone crabs. I think I kind of have it dialed in where these stone crabs like to lurk about. We're gonna find out over the course of the next 24 hours. Of course, we're gonna be camping here right on the boat. We're gonna be fishing. We're gonna be going after reds, black drum, sheep's head, anything we could try to get after. Probably some shark as well. Got some big rods for the shark. But the main goal is to try to get those big, fat, juicy stone crabs. And of course, I'm sure we'll probably catch some blue crabs as well. If not, we'll just make a feast right here on the boat of everything we catch and kind of just make it a cornucopia. Call me a pilgrim. I think I bought these suspenders simply for the fact I could sit here like this and I can do this as much as I want. I'm pretty sure that that's the only reason I have these things. For bait, I have procured some bags of ballyhoo. That's what we're gonna be dropping in each one of these pots. Let's see. Looks about like half of them right there. Whew, that's stinky. Phew, that's stinky. Good Lord have mercy. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'll slice the belly up just a little bit. Just poke a hole in them, drop them in. Y'all, normally I like to catch my own bait for my crab pots, but it's high tide right now. Tide is falling. And I don't want to wait to get these in because those aren't gonna fall out. No, they aren't. Because I want to fish the low tide. So had to go buy some very expensive ballyhoo. Here we go. Let's make sure that makes it all the way to the bottom. We've got plenty of rope. Oh dear. There we go, now we're cooking. Good luck. Second trap ready. Good luck. There we go, plenty of line. Always got to make sure we got plenty of line. You guys want to know where I got my traps? I've got a link in the description below to these nice double deckers. Get them for a great price, especially if you live here in South Carolina and you make trips to the coast yourself. Highly, highly recommend these. These are the pots that the commercial crabbers use. So you want to have something that you know you can rely on. It's going to be good and sturdy and stand up to the elements. Use what the commercial guys use. There we go. Anchors away. Got a good feeling about that guy. I don't know why. Can't explain it. Just do. Oh, he deep. Sweet. All right, last pot going in. Good luck. Catch me something. Plenty of line on that guy. Alrighty, folks, I just realized, you know, I'm using all ballyhoo. So hopefully that's good bait because we've gone all in on one bait. And I don't think I've ever used it for crab before. Crab shouldn't be picky, but my luck is they will be. I don't know. Hopefully they aren't like my youngest. Anyway, we've got about a 5-mile boat ride ahead of us. We're gonna get to some fishing grounds. We've got to catch some bait. I've got no bait in this boat whatsoever. So let's go get some bait. Let's go see if we can find a few fish for dinner. Oh, bless you, little cloud. You know, y'all, fall is coming on, but it's still rather warm out here. That cloud feeling just right. All right, it's time for some bait. Do we get some bait? It's not the only part I ever sing of that song. It's a good part though. Here we go. I don't remember, is this net even still together? I'm doing pretty good about throwing them away if they ain't. I'm gonna start putting water in our bait tank already. That doesn't sound great. Why is it making that sound? I swear I have to come down here, pop the lid up every single blessed time, and then it gets water coming. I need to check that filter. Here it comes! Look out below! There we go. We'll fill that up. Oh, you know what? Make sure nothing's coming through here, right? Yeah, I turned that off. Oh, we gotta double check. That's where all my camping gear is. Go ahead and just fill that bin up with water. Flood our camping section. That would be lovely. Ought to be something around these oyster rakes. That wasn't a bad throw. Should have thrown it a little shorter. Well, we got plenty. Oh my goodness. Loads of shrimp. No problems there. Holy magnum. 'Tis that season, y'all. In about 2 more weeks, I'm gonna start filming some shrimping videos. I like to let it get a little bit cooler. Get a few bigger ones in. Oh yeah, dude, we just caught like a dozen right there. Heck yeah. Trying to turn that into some reds and trout. Maybe even a flounder. Wouldn't say no. Wouldn't say no to that. That's a better throw, kind of. Oh, look at all the shrimp. Look at all the shrimp just busting everywhere. Oh yeah. Oh, what do we got? Oh dude, speaking of flounder, we just caught one. Heck yeah. Let's put them in the boat. In all seriousness though, we do have to get the flounder out of here. DNR would like roll up like right as I'm dropping them in, be like, excuse me sir, we'd like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior DNR. Look at that. Sorry buddy, catch you next year. That ought to have gotten some. I thought I saw one in the net. Yep, we got one at least. I think we've got 6 pieces of mullet now. Come here, shrimpy. Look at a live one. Alright, y'all. I've got pop and cork for the win. You can throw these all year long, but this time of year especially. Mama. It's just a deadly affair. Ah. Chill out, buddy. Here we go. We got us a nice oyster point. Folks, we're fishing some new ground here today, which is wild for me. Actually, it's just wild in general, because typically when you find your spots, you know, coastal fishing, you can't typically fish all day. You have the low tide to fish. So you have about a 4 to 5 hour time period where the fishing is the best. So if you've got spots, go to them. But today, we're going to experiment with some new spots. This oyster bank looks absolutely dreamy. Oh, there it is. There she is. There she blows. First fish. What do we got? I told y'all this bank looked dreamy. Please be a nice slot red. Big fat one for dinner, huh? What the heck is that? It is a red. Is he in the slot? Oh, he might be. Gotta be 15. That's gonna be close. Oh, come here, you. Beautiful. That's a beautiful fish. Love it. And he's definitely only 14 inches. Well, that's okay. They're starting to get that fall fatness on them, y'all, though. Fall fatness incoming. Get us another shrimp to get out there. Oh, there was my bobber. Got him. Oh, this has to be a trout. Just the way it's thrashing. No? Oh, hello, little pinfish. I've got some plans for you later. Hello. Just go join your friends in there for now. Well, there's something eating that thing. I wonder if this is more like pigfish or pinfish or something. Ah, I think it's trash fish, y'all. Let's get out of here. This spot stinks. Huh. I knew I should never try anything new. Gosh, okay. Seriously though, it was worth a shot. Let's go to somewhere we know. Here you go. Who wants to go first? No, you got a big claw. Let's do you. All right. I picked up some little fiddler crabs before I got out here. I'll show you guys where I caught them tomorrow. Just right at my boat ramp. It was pretty sweet. Let's drop them down by these pilings. Let's see if anybody's home. Oh, we got this slack tide. Down she goes. I got that nice orange head on there. Love that. There's a bite. Got him. Got him. What is this? Oh, it's a red. Not a sheep. I don't catch too many reds when I'm sheepshead fishing, honestly. It's like another just undersized one. Might have to throw some live bait on. Try to get after some of the bigger ones. Pretty fish. There's a bite immediately. As soon as I drop that down. He took it all off. Dang nabbit. Come on. We got a gopher. There's one right there. Ugh. What do we get? What do we get? What in the world? Oh my gosh, dudes, that is a big old pigfish. Sweet Moses. Hello. Dude, I can eat that. I mean, that thing's huge. I've never caught a pigfish that big before. But I know what we're gonna do with him. Hey, buddy, you just hang out in here for now. Y'all see that crab right there? I kid you not, a shark just chased it up on land. We're gonna see if we can scoop him up with the net. Have to be quick about it. Come here, Bubba. Dude, we'll cut this guy up and throw him out. Come here. Oh, got him. Ha. Thank you, Sharky. I was changing out the batteries in my other GoPro. And he was just, all of a sudden I heard a splash. And I look over and there's a shark on the shore. And the crab is like halfway up on the bank. That is crazy. We'll throw him in the live well as well. See if we can get some big bull reds with that or something. Who knows? I should have grabbed my dip net. I don't have it with me. That was dumb. Alright, I want a mullet. Mullet time. Not that guy. Let's go. This little guy right here. Let's see if we can pick us up a little bit bigger fish with this live mullet. Here we go. What do you guys think? How are we feeling about that? I feel pretty good about it, honestly. Here's a hit. He's gonna break me off. I gotta let him run. He's hitting the piling right now. Is he still on? Yep, he's still on. Okay. No, can't let him run that much. Alright, we're in position now. Much better position. This feels like an eating size fish right here. On that live bait. Oh, no. Ooh. Man, what a strike. That's how a redfish should hit right there, y'all. She came up, popped that thing. I don't think there's oh, there is another piling back there. Come this way, baby. There we go. Just getting close. Oh yeah, dude. I think that's an eating size one too. That's top slot. Top of the slot. Oh, the beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. That's called dinner. Oh yeah. Come here, baby. Man, you're good. Yes. Oh man, that's a good looking red right there, y'all. Let's see if she stays in that slot for us. Excellent fight, boy. She started rubbing that braid on that piling right there. And I thought we were done. Look at that. 21 inches. 21 inches of good gloriness. That's a keeper right there. We're just gonna go ahead and throw her right on the ice. Y'all, this is why I love this cooler. Check it out. I've got my divider right down here, so I can put my fish on this side. Got my basket. Got my drinks and stuff over there. Keeps everything separated, because as a song once said, you gotta keep them separated. Anyway, I have a link in the description to that cooler, y'all. Get yourself a percentage off. They have all kinds of different sizes. I don't remember the size of this one. This is their biggest one. I'm going to show you guys what this lid does here in just a bit. That's pretty fancy. But in the meantime, I've got a feeling that's not the only red down there. Let's fish another one out here. Let's see. We got them right at the top. That's a good sized one right there. That is a baby one. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa. Oh, shucks. All right, we get him. Just a simple rig, y'all. Just got me a little circle hook on. Fish definitely hook themselves with the circle hook. Do we swing anyway, though? Absolutely. Of course we do. I've just got no self-control, honestly, is what it comes down to, y'all. I'm supposed to just let the fish start swimming with it, and then you just start reeling. I just unload every time. Right there, y'all. Let it drift back. That's a bite right there. That's not him swimming around by himself. There he is. Is he right down here? Come on. As long as she's going out to deep water, I don't care. There we go. There we go. Stay out from under my boat, yo. Run this way, would you? Make sure I don't run into anything. This way. It's gonna be another eating size one right here, y'all. I need to move this way. Don't want to run into that boat. Here we go, here we go. Feel her coming up. Oh, there's some swirls right there. Come on, baby. I thought there might be another one under that dock. Oh yeah, it's another nice fish, y'all. Another, that's a good eater. It might be slightly bigger than the last one. Dudes, we're gonna be eating good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful fish right there, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Beautiful red. I don't know, y'all. That might be too big. We'll have to find out. There we go. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh no, we're gonna be good on this one too. Look at that, right at the top of the slot. Almost 23. Boy, that's a good one for a tournament right there, y'all. I got me a redfish tournament coming up here in a month. And I need a couple of those guys right there. Sweet. Bam, just like that. Found the dock. We're good to go. That's our limit, y'all. South Carolina limits, 2 redfish a day. We're done. Perfect. I mean, we could keep fishing for them, but I can't keep anymore. That's awesome. All right, folks, decided that we're gonna get camp set up a little bit earlier tonight. Fishing was kind of slow, well, till we got those last 2 under that bridge, but since I can't catch any more, I thought, you know what, instead of scrambling around, you know, when it's starting to get dark, I try to get everything set up. We're gonna have a nice leisurely evening, enjoy the sunset. I'm gonna show you guys the beautiful sunset down here at the coast here in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, let's get our tent set up, and we're definitely We'll be throwing some big rods out here in just a few minutes. I've got all these random accidentally stepped on shrimp everywhere. Oh, here's another one. Sometimes they don't always make it into the bucket, and then they just flop around everywhere. And you know, you're in the middle of like getting all this bait. Crab claw. And you know, it's just, sometimes life happens, and unfortunately then their life ends. The worst thing though is when you leave them in the boat and they don't get sprayed out, and so they turn nice and pink and then start to stink. Whew, it's rough. I use my other live well compartment to store all my camping stuff. It's really nice. This time of year is perfect. I have about a 2-month long window where it doesn't get too cold at night yet, so I don't need my heater. All I need is a tent, a light blanket or quilt, and my sleeping pad. And it's just real easy. Nope, watch your head. Oh, it's so much easier to set the tent up when the gales of November don't come early. Seriously, trying to set this thing up in the wind. I've almost lost the tent a time or two. What luxury? What luxurious luxury. Oh my goodness, wait, what is this? Oh yeah, this is my, I saw the blue and I didn't recognize it. This is my mat. My mat is green on the inside. But I saw the blue and I was like, what? I kind of want my mat. You can tell by the way I use my walk and my woman's face, no time to come. Come in now, come up there. It's about time to wash it. Let's fish one of our little crustacean friends out here. Oh, that was a lucky grab. I actually grabbed a second one off camera. We've got 2 of them. Hopefully my pots are full of these guys right now. And some big, delicious stone crab. Y'all settle down in there. That's the best way to kill a crab right there, y'all. Finish them off right there. Bam! Dead. So basically, off a blue crab, I get 3 pieces of bait. Some people will quarter, or yeah, half it up, quarter it up. I don't like it because it washes out, I think, too easily. So I like to just half it up. And then the claws. I've caught my biggest red drum to date on the claws, y'all. Throw this guy out. Which one's ready? Here we go. Here comes the jumbo pen setup. Dun dun dun. Flare, my dove. Oh, dude, we're gonna get smoked. If we don't get smoked, I don't know. I'm not gonna jinx myself. I'm just saying. I would just like to say this is the pen Battalion 2. What are you acting up? Anyway, this is the Penn Battalion 2 rod. Is there a better name for a rod than battalion? What a great word. Perfect and schlagen. Tell you what, folks, about time for a new cutting board from TOADFISH. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can put in a request for one. The way this thing folds up, dudes, I love it. In fact, I've got a link in the description below to that too, as well as the knife. I love their knives. I love their cutting board. Oh, and let me show you this. This company's based right here in South Carolina. This probably is my most favoritist gadget of theirs. It's a light, but it has a suction cup on the back, a magnet, and a kickstand. There you go. But this thing, I don't know how long it runs because I've never actually run out of battery with it, but it'll probably run at least 5-6 hours, at least. I'll keep it on a lot of times all evening in the tent. Well, not all the time because it attracts the bugs, but this is probably my favorite gadget of theirs. I have a link in the description below. You'll get a percentage off of this stuff as well, but I love this stuff. I just want to pass it on to y'all for your guys' high adventures. Folks, I'm gonna try something different tonight. I was told to try redfish on the half shell. We've left the scales and the skin on this side. We're gonna just put that directly on our blackstone. Just leave the meat exposed this side. I don't know, somebody said it's delicious that way. We're gonna find out. Y'all, we're gonna try something utterly ridiculous here. I'm going to throw this carcass in off the back. Let's see if we could draw a shark up with it. Trying to think. I wonder if we could get a sharky shark to come up and mess with that. What do you guys think? Put it right there. Think something will come and try to eat that? I don't know. Might. We'll see. We'll hear the thrashing around if it does. All that good blood's coming off of it. So I'm having a little bit of a conundrum. My griddle side isn't starting. I'm not getting any spark. Like there's no spark from that side to that side. I've tried adjusting. Yeah, there's just nothing. So if anybody's got any suggestions for the blackstone and why the spark isn't happening, please comment below. This side is going though, so I am going to have to start a controlled burn and move a flame over to this side to get this going. Okay, let's take the beef flavored packet out. I don't know how it's going to catch very well. We'll try. Alright. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ah! There we go. Perfect. Alright. That did it. Sometimes you got to think outside the box a little bit when things aren't always going your way. Put this back on. So now we'll be ready to go. There you go, folks. Redfish on the half shell. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're about 15 minutes in to our redfish on the half shell. Still a bit pink on top, as you can see. This side looks like it's just about cooked through, but this is taking forever. Like 15 minutes should have been done. I could have cooked several pieces of fish at this point. My heavens. I really hope it's worth it because I'm starving. Just watching this meat slowly turn white. It's hard to do. I don't know, y'all. It actually does look pretty good. It looks really juicy. So, let's give it a try. All I put was that Cajun seasoning on it. It's coming up right off the skin. Okay, wow. It took about freaking 25 minutes to cook. That's delicious, y'all. It's so juicy. The meat is not dry at all. I don't think I'm gonna cook redfish any other way. I had an old timer tell me that. when I was at a dock, just unloading the boat. That is freaking delicious. Holy cow. And how about that for the finish, y'all? Look at that. That's just the skin. Oh, goes right overboard. Oop. Oop. Nice and clean and neat. That was good. It was a no-go on the crab, y'all. Absolutely nada. I'm gonna get some big mullet out here. Ooh. Oh, oh, there you go, it works. Yeah, doggy. Oh, come here, you. Gotta be careful, you're so pokey. Look at that, what do you think? Think we'll get anything on that? Worth our shot. No idea where that landed. Oh snap, y'all. This is the, oh my gosh. This is the mullet. This is that big mullet. Oh my gosh. Oh, it just broke. Dudes. Holy cow. Holy cow. That had to be a shark. Just how fast that thing ran. Bull reds will run, but not typically that hard. You can at least slow them down a little bit. I mean, that thing took off like a bat out of hell. Sheesh. Whew. Just warming up some water for my ramen since I opened it already. Figured that'd be a little midnight snack. Trying to decide if I want to... we'll throw it back out again. What the heck. Oh. Dudes, that was an insane take. It's a good reminder that, like, even though we're way far back up here in a creek, we're far from big water, y'all. We're far from big water. You just don't know what's lurking. You just don't know what's lurking in this salt water, man. Like, in even, it's probably only like 7 feet deep back here. You just don't know what kind of big creatures are out there. Decided to save the other half of that redfish. I'm trying to bring some fish home because my in-laws are getting ready to come into town. And they love seafood. So I'm trying to score some brownie points with the wifey. I'm gonna try to get a little pat-pat later. We're gonna close this up. Kill the bugs to vamoose. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, everybody out. Let's go. Go. Come on. No, you too. You too, Mom. Dudes, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and someone's dang rooster was just crowing. Like, there wasn't even a hint of light in the sky. And this dang rooster took it upon himself to let us all know what? It's still dark out? Well, I stayed just far enough away from the bank last night for the boat to sit perfectly. Tide's coming in. Oh, look at the mist, dudes. Oh, this is beautiful. Wait a second. I've got a crab on my fish. Look, look, look. There are legs on the other side. No shark all night comes and eats that fish. We've got a crab on it. Watch, I'm gonna scoop this thing up. Watch this. But look at the mist. This is beautiful, dudes. I've never, like, dead calm. And like, it's like foggy. I wonder if it's just fog. Maybe it's just fog. I thought maybe it was cloudy, but it might just be foggy. I don't know. We'll find out if it burns off here in the next hour, but let's scoop this crab up. He still does not care. Ooh. Bruh. There he is.
Look at him. There's a big old biggin too. We're keeping that guy.
Well, we better get camp broke down then. And while the tide's still low, it's still low by about 4 feet. Go try to see if we can snag some fresh bait. Because once that tide gets high, it's gonna be super difficult. Wake up, Mike. All right, we've got bait in the boat. What we're gonna do next is we're actually gonna get off on shore and we'll go get some fiddler crabs as well, collect a few more up. I used some yesterday. That way we can fish the slack high tide, and then we got bait for the low tide as well. So then we're not having to stop and try to catch bait. Nothing worse than having to try to stop and catch bait when you should be fishing, especially that low tide time. So we'll make a quick run, and then of course we gotta check our crab pots as well. But let's get all loaded up with bait first. All right, folks, we've got some fiddlers in here, but I'm going to try to hunt in this grass, which could be difficult. I see a bunch of little ones. See how high the water is right now? We still got some few. Here's a nice Japanese one right here. There we go. Take as many as I can get. I'm gonna be doing some sheep's head fishing today. So you kind of have to walk fast through this stuff. Try to like get up on them real quick. But then bam, right here, this guy. No, come back here. These little guys, they pinch. They still hurt. I don't know, I broke his claw. You know what, I'll let you go free. I want that claw on there. That's a great little piece that signals those sheep's head in. They see that white claw and they're like, oh, hello, food. There we go. Did I just totally miss the bucket with that guy? I feel like I did. Let's try it again. Take two. There we go. There we go, there's some up here. You can hear them like scuttling through the marsh grass. Here we go. There's a nice one. Sometimes it's tough though, because there's like so many of them. It's like, which one do you go for? You get like confused. You've got like the whole safety and numbers thing going on here. Got that guy though. Oh, there's one. That's a nice little Japanese one. He's got no claws. Ha. Perfect. Oh, another big one right here. There we go. Here you go. Here are the two types of fiddlers you guys can see. See how that one's got like purple top? That's called like a Japanese fiddler crab. He's dead, so we're gonna get rid of him. And then you've got this guy right here. It's just like brown. He's still got the big fiddler claw, but just like straight brown. Don't know what they call that. It's just your common fiddler? No idea. Somebody let me know. But we got a little bit of both. We're ready to go. Tide should start slowing down here pretty soon. There's a bridge I want to try fishing. I've never fished before, so let's go give it a go. There's one right there. Got him. This is a toadfish, isn't it? Yep. I knew it. I knew it by the fight. Dag nabbit. This bridge sucks. Look at that ugly cuss. Aye. You know, it felt good to have something load on though. Hey buddy, I'm gonna just, you know what, fine. Look at that, he's all a gasp. Shucks. Alright, to heck with this, man. This bridge was lame. Let's go check some crab pots, y'all. Alright, folks. It's been 24 hours. A full 24 hours, more like 25. Maybe 25 and a half. These dime. Oh, you know, I want my bibs. I feel like these bibs are lucky, I'll be honest with you. And they kind of keep you clean. It is nice when you're pulling these pots up and you're like, sometimes they're a little bit muddy, you're shaking that nasty bait, because by this time it's all falling apart and nasty and stuff. Kind of save yourself a little bit. Nothing like wearing some big long rubbers on a hot day. Really seals in the flavor. All right, y'all, moment of truth. Kind of went over that a little nicky. We're gonna relocate these pots into the creeks since I've only got half a day left to let them soak. Come on, bring me some big juicy crab. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's loaded with crab. Oh my gosh, dudes. Oh, we got some big stone crabs in there and tons of blues. Oh my heavens, dudes. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 stone crabs. All big ones. One of them's missing a claw, the small one. That's fine. And then I can't count them. Oh, y'all. Oh, we just loaded up. Y'all, I think what we're gonna do, I dropped off my camping gear when we went and got our bait, our fiddler crabs. I'm just gonna dump everything right in here, sort them out there. Call him the sorting hat. Get on, everybody. Oh, dudes, I love these double-decker pots, man. Look at that. Every single blue crab is a keeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blue crabs. We got a little stone crab here. A little stone crab. Look, he's missing a claw. Somebody may have harvested that. So he goes back. And then we got 2 big old jumbo. 2 big old, oh, and we got 3 jumbo stone crabs. This guy's on his belly. Just totally passed him up. Heck yeah. All right, let's get a little water on these guys. I'll turn that over. What I'll actually do is I'll take the plug out. So there's just water just kind of in there. All right, let's go get the other traps and we'll sort through them once we put them all in the boat. How we looking? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see, some stone crab, big old blue crabs in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 3 smaller stone crabs. I think we'll probably let those guys go. They have claws we could probably keep, but we'll probably let them go compared to the ones we have. All right, everybody right in. Gosh, I love this boat, y'all, with all these coolers and live wells. Everybody asks me, and I get emails and messages about it. This is a G3 center console, 20 foot. Woo. Absolutely love this boat. Look at those babies. Here you go. You know what? That guy, we'll actually get a claw off of him. This guy, no. Come here. No, let him go. He'll get to go. Oh, and there's another small one in here. Where'd he go? I know I had 3 of them. There he is. Little bit little. That claw probably could technically be a keeper, but not with jumbos like that. We'll let those guys go. There she blows. Oh no, almost. A little slippery. Come here, baby. What do we got? Oh my gosh, dudes, look at that. More blues. And I see, looks like 1 decent sized stone crab in there as well. Just how many blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? 16, no, 17 blue crab. That's a blue crab. Oh my gosh. Whew. Well, we're gonna have some crab, y'all, that's for sure. That ballyhoo, I was worried. I put all my eggs in the ballyhoo basket, gambled, and it paid off in a major way. Get out of there. Woohoo! I mean, you don't even have to pick through these blue crab either, y'all. They're all keepers. Wow. That is incredible. So cool. There we go. Really interested to see how these creek ones do. A little bit skinnier water. Oh, I already see crab. Just a few. Oh yeah, way more blue crab and a little stone in there. Just tons of blue crab though, y'all. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, absolute jackpotageness. Oh, it's so nice when you don't have to try to measure any of them. It's just like, everybody go in, everybody's big enough, good to go. Heck yeah. Gracious. looks like loads more. Any big stones in there? That's probably the one of the least amount, y'all. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 crab, a baker's dozen. No big stones, but we got them in the first one. 13 more blue crab. Gracious. I mean, that's just a haul, y'all. Look at that. That's a little rusty. Dude's gonna be full of meat. All these guys are gonna be so good. I got some big ones. I lost count, y'all. I think we've probably got about 50 crab would be my guess. 50 blue crab in 5 pots. At least, you know, maybe more than that. I don't know. But that live well is absolutely just crammed and with big ones. Look at that guy. I mean, that's a big old biggin right there, y'all. You could turn some of these into some black and red drum if you wanted to. Cut them up like we did last night. You're kind of bad I didn't catch anything on that one, but take them to some bridge pilings and put in some work. These guys are going to turn into some nice crab cakes, I think, though, for me personally. All right, it's time to harvest our stone crabs. We've got 6 of them here. 3 really, really nice ones. We get to pick which ones we want. Poke that joint right there. Hopefully he'll release it for us. Release. Huh? Yeah? Just release it. All right, fine. I'll do it myself. There we go. Twist down. Pull off. Look at that. Beautiful. Bro, you get to live to fight another day. Woo! Who's next? Pretty easy to see which one you want on this guy. Oh, there we go. Ha! Good luck. Here, come here, little guy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Get out of here. Get out! There we go. Awesome. Go on, get. Look at that. Sweet goodness. Y'all, we are going to steam us up some delicious stone crab claws. Look at that compared to my hand. Let's measure it up over here. Wow, that is, I can't quite straighten it out, but that's basically 7 inches long. 7-inch long claw, y'all. Wow. We're getting ready to have us a treat. An absolute treat. My hunch paid off. My spot took care of me once again. Always good to go back to the places you know. Awesome. There we go. We've got our little kettle thing. Just right in. That looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna let that heat up. Need that water to boil. All right, water's boiling. So now it is time to add the claws. And if I'm not mistaken, don't you add seasoning to this? I think you do. Don't you put it like on the claws? So we're just gonna take that off. Drop our claws right in, like that. Put seasoning over them. I think it's supposed to be like when you're like messing with the crab, it'll transfer like to the meat as you're like handling them, right? We'll put some Cajun seasoning on them as well. A little mixture of Cajun and the Old Bay. There we go. All right, I think that needs to be in there for like 5 to 7 minutes. We got some big claws in this, so we'll maybe go 7. What time is it? 2:13, so at 2:20, we'll pull them out. All right, it's been 7 minutes. What do you guys think? I mean, it looks pretty darn good to me. I mean, I have no idea, I'll be honest with you. But it's like bubbling at the joints. So it's nice and red. I'm going to take them out. Look at that right there. That thing is huge. I'm going to say a prayer really quickly before we start. Father God, thank you for the variety we get to come down and enjoy, Lord, from all the waters you've created, Lord, and that we get to come down and do this, Lord, and we're just thankful for the blessing of life and the health to be able to enjoy this, Lord. Just pray to bless this food in my body now and keep my wife and kids in safety back at home and keep us in safety until we are reunited this evening. Through Jesus we pray. Amen. All right. So, you like steaming crab, huh? First off, look at the seasoning on that. Oh, great heavens. Oh, all that meat just, oh, hello. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna rub it on the outside of the shell so that seasoning gets right on there. Here we go. First time ever having steamed crab, by the way. I'm 32 years old, I've never done this. Sweet Moses. The first thing I'm noticing, that crab came out clean. Did not stick to the shell. I have trouble with that, with the stone crab. No problems there. I don't know if it's because I timed it right, or if that's what steaming does. Wow, that's good. Wow, okay. Let's crack this portion open. Oh my gosh, big old chunk of meat right there. Rub, rub, rub. I mean, the meat cooked to perfection. All right. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Melted some butter. Butter's hot. Ooh, ooh. Okay. There we go. Let's crack open. This one might have been the biggest one right there, y'all. Here we go. You ready? I'll also have a link to these crab crackers. These are TOADFISH. Really great. Oh, just juices juices everywhere. Oh, but look at that. I spy with my little eye a bunch of juicy crab that's not stuck to the shell. Oh, get in there, Micah. What are you waiting for? Ah, dude, this is absolutely atrocious. This boat's gonna need a thorough dressing down. Look at that, dudes. Oh. Bon appetit. I'm gonna say it. Steaming at least stone crab, it's the way to go. That crab is cooked to perfection, not sticking. There's almost like a different texture to it too. And I really like it. I don't know if that's a sin to say here in the South, but y'all, steaming crab, for me, that's where it's at. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, time to put these fiddly diddlies to work. Who wants to be first? Come here. Let's do a little Japanese one. I think we got that tied right. Trying to figure out where these trees fall. Want to be right in them. There's a bite. Got him. Oh, please tell me that's my sheep's head. Is that my sheepy sheep? No, it's a red. Hey, I'll take it. I don't think he's a keeper, though. Hey, maybe our luck's turning, though. You know? Golly, that might be a keeper. No. Oh, geez, broke the line. Oh, it's a double spotter. Dang, I thought I had my sheep. Oh, daggum, that's a 15-incher right there. Pinch the tail. Heck yeah, we're keeping that. Give me my hook back. I'm a little slow on the red drum this afternoon. Y'all, I moved spots. I'm just not getting anything over there by the trees. I don't know what it is. Small red. I spent like 45 minutes jigging for sheep's head and nothing. I mean, absolutely bloody nothing. And that's not a very big area. So if they were there, I should have definitely had a sheep or two in that 45 minutes. So they must have vacated. I don't know. Maybe they got served an eviction notice. Who knows? But I just need one more red to fill my quota for the day. Really like to get that one-man daily limit. Just finish it off, round it off nicely, you know? There's a bite. Oh gosh, there he is. Oh, double down on that. Need to get her out fast. No. Bring her up. Yep. Here we go. Nice red. There we go. That's what we need. That's a keeper. Nice keeper. I might just swing this girl aboard. Yes. Perfect. Beautiful fish. That's about 17, 18 inches. Been kind of a rough afternoon in the fishing department, y'all. I've seen all the guides and like everybody running around with popping corks, and everybody I'm gonna talk to like, fishing's terrible. Well, just switch it up, put it on the bottom, and that's gonna give us 2 daily limits, 18-incher, just tickling 18 inches. Beautiful. Ha! Now I got a full cooler of meat, and I can prove to my in-laws that I can provide for their daughter, and I am the man. A real hunter-gatherer, you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all, what a great last couple of days here out on the water. I'm telling you right now, the recipes that we tried, and I mean, it's new to me. Some of y'all have had this before, but redfish on the half shell, I don't think I'm gonna eat it any other way. Steaming crab, big shout out, by the way, too. Everybody who patiently waited for yours truly to finally steam crab after years of boiling it. Nothing wrong with boiling it. I love me a good crab boil, but steaming, my gracious, y'all. That, if you haven't done it, do yourself and your taste buds a favor and go give it a try. Only thing we didn't really get after were the sheep's head. So maybe next time I come down, I'll do an exclusive sheep's head video. Maybe we'll do a sheep's head revenge tour, you know? We'll get after them in a big way. In the meantime, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me for the last couple of days. Hope you enjoyed the video and the recipes. And as always, I will see you in the next one. You better be there.